Hey guys, nothingwired.com, and look what we have today. We have the brand new LG G Flex that was launched in India today. It has a curved surface. In fact, the first curved surface smartphone to be released in India. And I'm going to give you a quick hands-on of this device. So it's a 6-inch device. It has a POLED display, which means plastic OLED. So this part is not glass, and that's the reason mainly you can flex it. Yeah, so it actually flexes. It does not exactly transform shape, so you cannot like bend it here, but you can just flex it a bit. So that's why it's called the LG G Flex. So you have the 6-inch POLED screen here. It's an HD screen only, so that means 1280 by 720 pixels. On top you have the earpiece. You have the 2.1 MP camera here, front camera, fixed focus. You have your notification LED lights and the proximity and ambient sensors. Below you have, you don't have anything here. The shortcut keys are actually here. You can see back, home, and the menu key. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out what's on the side. So on the side you have the SIM tray here, and that's the pin to open the SIM tray. And then you have your micro USB port, your mouthpiece, and then the 3.5mm audio jack. This part's practically nothing, and here you have another noise cancelling mic. On the back, like the G2, you have the power button and the volume control button here, and then your 13 MP camera, LED flash, your LG branding there, and the speaker grill. So that's about the device. It feels quite plasticky. In fact, it is actually plastic. Even the display, it does not have any protection because LG says it does not need one. However, the screen is little glossy and it might show smudges and fingerprints. Another USP of this device is the self-healing back cover. Now what LG says is that this back cover has some kind of a crystal in it, so that even when you make scratches, now my fingers are not strong enough to make scratches because the back flap is really tough, but even when you make scratches, the crystal automatically heals it and you won't be able to see scratches. But that does not mean that you won't see smudges and fingerprints. In fact, if you have oily hands or dirty hands, for example, then you will get smudges and fingerprints because it's very glossy. Yeah, so that's the LG G Flex, and it's non-removable, so you cannot remove the battery. Let's quickly talk about the specifications now. The G Flex is powered by a Snapdragon 800 chipset. It has a 2.26 GHz Krait 400 CPU. We suspect is the same CPU that the Galaxy Note 3 has in it. Then you also have the Adreno 330 GPU. So these both come inside that particular Snapdragon 800 chipset. It has 2 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage, and it's not expandable. You also have 3500 mAh battery to power the 6-inch screen. Now you might think that 3500 mAh battery is only decent for a 6-inch screen. However, note that this 6-inch screen is not a full HD screen which we expected it to be. It is in fact a HD screen. Maybe because the POLED technology hasn't evolved so much right now to accommodate a full HD screen. I'm sure we will witness a full HD POLED screen in near future, but this is something of an innovation, man. You see the curve, it looks beautiful, and this curve actually enable you to hold the phone or attach the phone all that closer, all that perfectly and ergonomically to your ears here and then mouth. Yeah, perfect, too cool. So let's just quickly check out the user interface. So I'm gonna press the power button here. That will wake up the device. There you can see. Yeah, so that's your Android 2.2 with the LG UI on top. Everything looks kind of weird at first because the moment you do this and all, it feels like they're going in a wave. Now for example, let's go and check the system settings, and you'll see at first you might feel they're just going in a wave, like going down and then up, but then it becomes fun. Yeah, so first you have the network settings here, and then your sound, gentle vibrations and all. We like the font and the size of it. I'm sure you can adjust the size out there somewhere, but then this for a 6-inch screen, it's very legible, and even for people of any ages, I guess this is just a perfect font and the size. But if you want to change the font, I'm sure you'll be able to change it somewhere. We will show that, let's see, font size and font type, so you can of course change it there. A lot of home screen and lock screen settings, front touch buttons and all those kind of things. Then you have your general. Yeah, so I'm gonna see how many accounts you can add now. So you can add only these accounts. Another good thing, LG hasn't kept any bloatware accounts. So if you want a Facebook account, a Twitter account, a LinkedIn account, go ahead and install them for free and use it for themselves. Yeah, so that does not bloat the ROM up. Basically, that's the idea which we always support. Software information, there's see 4.2.2. There is no official confirmation from LG as of yet whether this phone will be updated to 4.3 or 4.4, but then we are pretty sure this will be. Or even another thing is that this could be just an experiment like the K900 from Lenovo, just to check the water, how the industry takes it, and there may be another upgrade following pretty soon. We don't know anything about it, we cannot vouch for it, we are just assuming. So you have your hardware information here. Yeah, so that's about the settings. So it has the pretty usual. The UI does not have anything that we know of that is particular to or specific to this curved screen. So you can edit your app dock here. Yeah, you can also place them inside a folder even on the app dock, and then you can go to the main app menu. Yeah, there's a lot of apps. Now this is a review unit, so I don't know if LG has installed some of the apps to showcase it, but I can see you can pretty much have all the Google default Android apps like Google Plus, Maps or Messenger, YouTube and all, Play Store of course, and all those kind of stuff. You also have many of LG's in-house apps and tools. Let's check out this thing here. So this is pretty much like the latest LG phones. You can shuffle them. Yeah, let's quickly check out some of the apps now. So you have the calculator here, big calculator. Then you have the camera. There you see the 13 MP back camera. Yeah, so you have your normal mode there, then your flashes off, then your front camera mode, that's VR. Yeah, then your modes and all there. I am normal mode, I can have a live effect, and then thing. So let me just go back and switch this camera back to back camera. Yeah, you have all these setting options. Yeah, you can toggle it to shoot a video. Yeah, it's very fast, almost no lag. Yeah, there you see, not almost, it's absolutely no lag. The video recording also should be fast enough. So it takes a little while before starting, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's about the camera. We'll talk about the quality when this device comes to our lab for detailed review. That's the music app. Yeah. But I'm gonna let you listen to some of the songs during our full review. So that's your usual default browser. You see, you have a desktop view, and then you have all this kind of settings. Yeah, so that's about it really. Yeah, and another thing I forgot to say is that's your IR blaster. So guys, that's the LG G Flex. It's gonna be available really shortly. It's an amazing device, a totally new concept, and although we know that Galaxy Round was already there in Japan, it never came to India, hasn't yet at least. So this is the first curved device to arrive in India. It has all the innovations that came with the G Pro, G2 and all before it. LG really seems to have nailed it this time. So guys, hold on and we'll give you an in-depth review when this guy comes to, when we have a chance to play with the G Flex for a few days. Thank you. The Z Flex also comes with this beautiful view cover that will make the device go sleep, and you can do your quick functions right from here. There are buttons you can access from here. Nice.